All right, Vickers Tactical fans, I'm Larry Vickers. I'm here with Ryan Hyde of the GunBox. And one of the things that's near and dear to all of our hearts on the crew, as well as myself, is firearm safety. How do you store and safely use firearms at your home? Keeping them away from your kids, but yet keeping them ready for instant access in case you need it. Ryan had the same passion, and he came up with this device, which is pretty slick. We want to take you through it. Ryan, if you would, just lay out what the GunBox is all about and how it came about.
Well, the GunBox, just like you said, I have a family. I have 7 kids, soon to have 8 here in a week or so.
Dude, you've been busy.
Yeah. I thought it was time. I wanted to kind of keep a firearm. I looked for a solution. I didn't really see one that I liked that my wife would agree with, I guess you'd say.
Right.
I wanted to get something that was slick, that people would use, that looked good, that you could put anywhere. We sell 3 different versions of the box. The bottom base model is $279. It has just RF technology, but it has the alarm, keeps the kids safe that way. The second model has RF plus biometrics. And then the top tiered model, the Premier, it has RF biometrics, but it also has the GPS tracking and sends a text to you and your wife the minute it's touched.
Right, so if somebody grabs it, you have a burglar in the house, nobody's home, they grab it, they don't care about the alarm, they split, they'll be able to track where the box is at.
The box is smart enough so when you turn it on, it sets its own GPS coordinate system. It goes outside that system, then only then it starts sending you the information. So it doesn't track where your gun is, but you can track it, and then it doesn't ever store the GPS coordinates, it sends them to you.
Got it, so then you can go to the law enforcement authorities on your behalf and say, hey, my gun's been stolen, and this is where it's at.
You can track it with Google Maps right on the website.
That's pretty slick. From what I understand, you actually make a point to say this is the GunBox, not necessarily gun safe, because over a period of time with enough effort, you can eventually break into it.
If they take off, then there's an audible alarm notification, but if they get it into the garage and get the hammers out, they'll eventually get it open. A thief would too. I can take one really good smack with a sledgehammer. I can dent this up, but I can also throw it down a bunch of times. I can run over it with the truck. I can do a bunch of stuff to protect it that way. So it'll protect the kids from getting into it. It's a formidable safe, but if I'm gonna build a safe, it's gonna be.
Right, it's gonna be a safe. It's gonna be something different. Now, I noticed too, you have this thing plugged in. It's primarily gonna be on the electricity off your house. If you lose that, it has a battery backup that lasts a certain amount of time, correct?
Correct. The battery backup, so they're not plugged in right now. They're out here, in the wild, and they're functioning properly, and they'll last several hours. But normally you would keep it plugged in on your nightstand. If you want to conserve battery power, like let's say you're throwing it in the car and taking it somewhere, you'd turn off the internal alarm system. You'd also turn off the RF reading with a switch on the bottom, and it'd last several days.
So when do you expect the rifle version to be out?
I expect the rifle version fall of 2014.
And too early now to guesstimate on any kind of price structure yet?
It'll be less than $1,000.
Cool. So in theory, we should be getting a text here soon that it's.
There's mine. So there's a.
Aha.
Your GunBox security has moved to a new location, has an accurate GPS lock.
Okay, so it should be getting out. Now, if I pick it up, the alarm should go off.
The alarm should go off now.
All right. Yep. Bigger than Stuttgart.
So you'll want to disarm it.
There you go.
And we'll get another text that says your GunBox was moved.
Awesome.
And then if you were to take off down the street, it'd start sending the GPS coordinates.
That's pretty slick. Dude, I'm impressed.
Well,
I'm impressed.
I hear you're hard to impress, so I appreciate it.
I am absolutely hard to impress. I'll definitely be employing one of these at the house, if not a couple. Excellent. Now I know the crew's got some things designed to kind of put these through their paces, so we'll have to bump it up a notch and see how it goes. Thanks for coming, brother.
Appreciate it very much.
Looking forward to it. There's the text right there. Bam. Good deal. Well done, brother. All right, Ryan, drop test. Now you guys have done this before many times, correct?
Correct.
Cool. Well, time to go up the ladder, baby. Hey, you know what the B-17 crews said over Germany? Bombs away. Looks like it survived it, Ryan. Pretty good. There it is. For safety purposes, we didn't put a pistol inside. Cool, time for the next test. All right, test number 2 out here at gun site with the GunBox. And we just came from the concrete pad where we dropped it off the ladder. Now we're fixing to run over it with my buddy Walt Wilkinson's Toyota Tacoma. How do you think this is gonna shake?
Now we'll see. You bought the box, it's yours now.
All right, let's try it. Oh yeah, nice. Oh man, let's check it out. Well, and then most likely it killed the electronics.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, turn it on. Yeah, it's got the red light flashing, so I think it's toast. But it did its job and didn't pop open. Good deal. Test number 3 coming up. All right, Ryan, got another drop test here.
We do.
We're on the Woodfill Tower. So far, this thing has come through all the challenges with flying colors, so I assume it's gonna do well on this.
Yeah, I think it probably will.
Cool, well, let's do her, baby. Here we go. Looks like it, other than scraping up a little bit, survived pretty good.
All right.
Well, we got another test in mind if you're up for it.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Gonna take things to a new level. Let's do it, bro. All right, gang, we're really taking things to a new level as I promised Ryan. We're gonna shoot this puppy with my 9mm Glock. Now, he has had some customers ask him questions about this, but in a different manner, right?
Right, they've said they've asked if it would contain a round going off from a gun inside the box, and I told them no, it's not built for that, so we'll show them what had happened.
Right, and my first comment, of course, once you told me that is, that's really not an issue with the box, it's an issue with the handgun. So if they're all good modern service pistols should be able to handle a drop test loaded with no problem. If the box is dropped and the gun discharges, that's really on the gun, it's not on your box.
Right, but we'll see what the box does.
Yeah, let's do it. There you go. You know what's interesting? It went through this side, but it did not go through the other side. Did that surprise you?
I thought it may not go through the other side. I thought it'd kind of lose the momentum to make it through. It's thick, it's got the double lap joint on the side. I wouldn't trust that and I wouldn't guarantee that,
Right.
But.
I mean, I'm surprised. I figured it was gonna go through both sides, knowing that it's aluminum. That was my personal assessment, but
It's an alloy. It's not your standard
aluminum. Cool. That to me is a good sign, because let's say somebody for whatever reason does have one discharge in it. Hopefully it robs enough of the energy as a projectile exits the box that, might keep somebody safe, or from getting a fatality. Somebody may get injured but not kill them. You did some homework with this thing, dude.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Hey Ryan, I want to thank you for coming out here to Gun Site to take me and the crew through the details of the GunBox.
You're welcome.
Very impressive. Obviously, you put a lot of time and effort, and your heart's in the right place with that thing. So well done. I plan on using it at least one, if not more.
I appreciate that very much.
You're welcome. Check it out on thegunbox.com.